Hello everybody, this is the Warlock Kadash, and today is the first in what I hope is a new string of episodes that I'm going to be doing about gameplay of new games and old games and games that I've never played before, and just watching the gameplay and seeing if it looks like a good game. So we got Death Stranding, just came out a few days ago. This is a video uploaded by MK Ice and Fire. Thank you for the nice video. Thank you for doing a no commentary video, and I'm looking forward to seeing what this game is about. So let's check it out. Adjust the screen brightness, so light and shadows are gonna really matter in this game. And it wanted you to did that want to know your birthday? In your constellation? This is gonna get interesting. We got Spaceman McGee. No, Underwater McGee. Ooh, what the... Ooh. Okay, it's not a skeleton. Okay, it is Spaceman McGee. What is... Oh, it's just a new thing, Kojima Productions. That's interesting. That's a neat thing for Kojima Productions. Rope along with the stick are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep away the bad, the rope used to bring the good toward us. They were our finest friends, and our invention, something about that.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion. A bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion.
This is like a poem.
Gave rise to life as we know it.
I kind of like it.
And then came the next explosion.
Audio muted because of copyrighted music. Okay. So, a silent intro for us. A Hideo Kojima game. This is very quiet and awkward. Death Stranding. With Norman Reedus. Everyone's been looking forward to this game ever since Silent Hills got cancelled. To see Norman Reedus play in a horror-esque game directed by Hideo Kojima. Alright, Mr. Motorbike Man. That's gotta be Norman Reedus, right? Oh, good, the sound came back. Good old Norman Reedus. Those are some interesting glasses. Look at that. Now I know very little about this game, but I'm pretty sure that they're living in an apocalyptic world. Oh, those were handprints from an invisible person. That's some risky business. Oh, he's got to jump over too now. It's gonna make it a really big epic scene. Ooh. Ooh. This went gray. Too slow, Granddad. Can you fly too? That had to have been in his head. That was in his head. Oh.
Great.
He's gonna have to get that back. Alright. Smart drugs? Got some equipment. Urinate. Oh yeah, that was the big thing about like urinating and so. What it does something important apparently. Monster Energy. So we can do a big scan. What does it reveal though? Got a loot cargo from Central Knot City, apparently. Some ration packs. The Order can scan for cargo. Oh, okay, so the scanner can reveal the contents and things of that nature. I was... So the scanner can reveal all the things in the distance as well. Ooh, double jumps.
Get it together.
What is the red flashing? Oh, it's too slippery for him to really do any accurate climbing, so he's got to wait it out. Norman Reedus playing Sam. Oh, it's a dir. Oh, his body has seen some hardcore marks. Get it. Get it. What is it? Don't let the wind take it away. Is the rain acid? Oh. Oh, what is going on with you? That is one red arm. What is going on with you, buddy? It stopped spreading. What are you? Why do you only leave handprints? So you are or not real? Alright, they got some spider climb abilities. There's some serious intensity here. Okay, so she's real. Well, that was an intense beginning. This is like watching a movie. What is the anatomy of those things? Like, just walking by hands. There's a definite feeling of unity between those two. Like an unspoken... Like something unspoken... Like an unspoken friendship. Prologue, Porter.
I think they're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you.
So he's got some kind of some kind of an illness, something in him that allows him to sense the creatures that most people can't do. All right, just let's start.
Time falls let up.
They're definitely building into something here,
My name is Fragile.
like your jacket.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges.
And how does she know him?
The man who delivers.
I guess he's well known. What the? What the?
You want it?
Is she gonna eat that?
A crypto bite a day keeps the time fall away.
Oh my god. This is gonna be one twisted game. I would expect nothing less of Hideo Kojima, but wow.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that.
What does that mean?
I make deliveries. That's all.
Soaked from head to toe.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Game is about to begin. Gameplay now.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
That's a hint more for the player than him. He probably knows that already.
The time for fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
That was interesting. Where did she go? So the rain ages everything that it touches. That's interesting. But what does it mean in the end? So I mean it means that you can't go out and get soaked, which is why he has the suit on. Red bar is the blood gauge. If it reaches 0, Sam will die. Blue bar is the stamina gauge. Alright, we got the gist of it. Don't be so serious. Audio muted because of copyright music? Really? How much copyright music do they have in this game? And you eat crypto bites. Well, at least that doesn't look as demented as the first one. There's a certain emptiness to this with the music gone. I don't care about the copyright music myself, but if this is how it's going to be, I might have to find a different playthrough. Endurance gauge appears above the stamina gauge. Will perform actions that wear on Sam's body. The gauge fully depletes. Sam can no longer bear his load. Be sure to take a break before that happens. Okay. So the teal gauge is the endurance one. Gotta keep it up. Don't let it go down. Alright, so we are about 20 minutes into the gameplay now, and so what we've gathered at this point is this is going to be a very story-driven game. It's going to be very story-based. There's going to be a lot of cinematics, and as of right now, 20 minutes in, it's not enough to know whether or not this game is worth buying. If it's made by Hideo Kojima, it's strongly leaning in that direction, but it's going to take some more time to figure that out. So I think I'll record this again on another day, continuing where we left off. And this is the next day watching no commentary playthrough of Death Stranding. This is going to be by a different person, Survival Horror Network. He or she decided to leave the music in, and I kind of appreciate that. And we're going to watch some more gameplay and see if this game is worthy of playing. So we're going to continue a little before we left off last time. Oh, this guy, he did something that the other guy didn't do. He went and got the lost cargo tools. Probably really important in, deliveries. Man, that scenery is pretty good. The waterfall physics are a bit lackluster. But that's a really great atmosphere. Don't be so serious. The music is part of the game. You can't just not have it. Also, eating the crypto bite restores blood levels. Like that. I'll move myself in the upper left corner. It seems like he's taking a more leisure walk, because I'm pretty sure you can run faster. I like the song. So you gotta be careful going down hills like that. You see, the waterfall physics look a lot better there, up close. They probably put it at a lower resolution in the distance to help with rendering. That does look a lot better. I gotta... What do the blue marks mean? What are the red X's? And what were the yellow marks? Like, what do they mean? Like, everything changes when you get out deeper in the water. Got carried away by that current. If the water ages you, like the rain ages you, wouldn't falling in the water technically age you? Hey, don't forget your package, man. So he's got to carry it from transfer cargo from hand to back. In your hands allows you to protect it with your body. Hand-carried cargo will take no damage even if you fall. So if you put it on the back, it might get damaged, but if you're holding it in your hand, it won't take any damage. What is that? That looks hideous. Oh, dude. Staying upright, falling over will damage cargo. Gotta be careful, man. So, it seems like this game is a really important mixture of really making sure you keep your balance in this crazy, wild, just wild outdoors. Oh, you can see your footsteps. Oh, that's when you can see your footsteps. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm starting to think that the X's are things that he can't climb.
Just you, yourself, and me.
Talking to yourself. But if you're all by yourself all the time, like, who else are you going to talk to? Oh. That makes me nervous watching. Caution. Can't go through that, apparently. Yep, the X's definitely... The X's are definitely things that he can't climb. Although as to why they're on random parts of the ground, I don't understand. But what is the yellow? You center your balance in the river, you'll be able to resist the flow of water. Okay.
No getting up this.
I think he was referring to the other mountain. So there is a weight limit. Sometimes you will find abandoned deliveries dotted on the landscape. Okay. So finding all the extra cargo that's been abandoned will make you popular. There will be a human element involved based off of that.
Just you, yourself, and me.
You said that already, guy. I think you're getting a little extra lonely from being out by yourself. Man, that's a lot.
With the skin on my
Begin
teeth.
scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Well, you got a lot of cargo, man. Carrying too much cargo will make it easier for you to lose your balance. Oh, dude, you gotta be careful, man. Put some in your hands. You've made it to your destination. No need to damage anything anymore. Just gotta make it a little farther, guy. Careful, careful, careful. Make the delivery. You made it.
You may select partial delivery to submit required cargo currently in your possession, and return with the remainder when convenient. Once the cargo submitted meets or exceeds requirements, you may designate the order complete at any time.
Well, he's got everything, so they should all be complete. I don't know what that bit is censored right there.
Delivering cargo.
What
Ooh,
took you so long?
holograms.
It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out the storm. Lost my bike and some cargo.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer. You're running behind, but the cargo is still all right. Good work. See you next time.
Very bland interaction right there. Oh, got an A. Good for this person. That's going through all the cargo and letting you know how damaged it was all. He looked very annoyed by that. So many of these credits have just been Hideo Kojima, Hideo Kojima, Hideo Kojima.
Bridges corpse disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Documents said you had some kind of phobia.
Not the touchy-feely type to hold... to
What happened?
Look,
to do a
I gotta
handshake?
move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on.
So they gotta deal with corpses now.
Come and take a look. He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Necro?
Where are you taking him?
Closest incinerators to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
And put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
There's that disease term again, the dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them.
This was the thing that was so crazy.
Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out too.
That makes me really sad to see.
Roll out!
Again, just Hideo Kojima. Might as well just say, like, hey, half of this game was Hideo Kojima. So something important I want to point out. A lot of games, I like to see a reason to keep playing within the first 30 minutes. We are past that point now. But since this is a story-based game, the story is meant to engage you more than any other part of the game. And, so that it gets a bit of a pass on that, so we're gonna keep going with this even further.
Well, the world was different when I was a kid. America was a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well pleased. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries.
But now...
Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition.
So the Death Stranding is an
If you were lucky enough
apocalypse,
to survive,
or an
the
event.
timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up into cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal. Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
Does that mean rain? Oh, rainbow, duh.
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
So they need to burn that guy before he raises as the dead. And they gotta deal with the creatures on the way there. That little hood is not going to be enough to protect him from that rain.
The engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
I'm enraptured with this right now. That's not good. Oh man, all those crabs are just screwed. Luckily he landed face down, so he won't get aged by the rain. I don't understand why they're not wearing a helmet to keep them protected from the rain. Oh man, he's not going to get incinerated. And we're going to see what the BTs do as well.
They're here. I can't get you out! Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
Don't even breathe. What about the thing that's making some very obvious noise? It's not going to be that simple. He's... He's one of them now. Oh man, oh man, oh man. What? Why would he wait that long to do that? I don't think you're gonna succeed in that, guy. Why would you think that's a good idea? Oh. The neck guy, if you really don't want to suffer through this, you gotta go for the neck. He got eaten. And he's shirtless now, that's not good. Oh gosh. Protect the baby. Baby isn't. Oh, he's all naked. What? It turned into one of those things that's really sad. He's had some surgery on his stomach. That ass. So this is the beginning of Death Stranding. And it's only gonna get creepier.
Abandoned bridges falling down. My fair lady.
Wait, can you give me some pants? Okay. This is all happening in his head. Oh, we have movement now. We can control ourselves. Repatriation. Sam is a repatriate, meaning that he can return to life from the place known as the Seam when killed. When in the Seam, follow the strand to guide him back to life. Hideo Kojima, what the hell? What? Those things kind of move like Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it.
Oh.
And then came the next explosion. An explosion that will be our last.
Wow. I love writing like that. That's... There's a lot happening in this game. We got coming back from the dead, we got those weird BBs, and these weird ghost-like creatures that are just after you, after anyone that's alive. We got a lot of balancing to do, we got deliveries to make, and there's just a super dark plot. It's what we can expect from Hideo Kojima himself. Sudden lock. And he cries a lot. Episode 1. Bridget. Bridget. But there's probably a reason for all the tears.
So, how does it feel to be back in the world of the living? Don't worry. I'm a doctor. Well, a coroner, originally.
Same thing, I guess.
Call me Dead Man. I'm well acquainted with the dead. Not like you, of course. Contrary to the name, I've never actually died.
Guillermo del Toro. Neat.
I would advise against that. I'm no expert, but I can assure you it's for your own protection. See?
So I'm a prisoner.
These aren't handcuffs. They're cutting-edge devices that keep us all connected.
Us? Oh, us.
Yup. Bridges. Humanity's best hope for the future. Or avoiding extinction, if you prefer.
Right. Where am I?
Very apocalyptic.
Watch me. Try pressing it against your skin, like this. Relax.
Whoa.
That just means your body's got a good connection to the cufflink. Look, look. The cuffs will watch over you 24 hours a day. That is to say, we will. We're here to help.
What the hell? 2 days.
During that time, we took the liberty of collecting fluid samples from you. You're a repatriate. That makes you very special.
What happened to the
Repatriate.
CD guys?
Central Knot was obliterated in the Annihilation. Game over, man. Place is a crater. The only ones to get to continue were you, for obvious reasons, and your broken bridge baby.
Is it all right?
It's been marked for disposal. Didn't work anymore. Why keep it? We lost everyone. Not just corpse disposal. My team, HQ, all of Redefort, every soul in Central Knot City. We're at our base, in Capital Knot City now. Or should I say, our new headquarters.
Central Knot City.
Sudbury
And
seemed
Capital Knot City.
the logical choice. But our implementation team has been decimated. And there's only so much they can do in 2 days.
They just had a brand new monster there.
Fortunately, the director and his support team were out of town at the time, so the chain of command remains intact.
Which can
I hate to
arguably
do
be a
this
bad
so
thing depending
soon,
on who they are.
I have a job for you. This stencil is from when you repatriated? What's the other mark from?
A clinging woman in a cave.
I see.
My skin is like memory foam, dude.
Acrophobia. No wonder you were out there alone, where no one could touch you. I'll try to be more careful, Sam. So, the job is an urgent delivery. I need you to bring the president some morphine.
What president? America's gone. You talking about the mayor of Central Knot?
No, not the mayor. America lives on, Sam. The president is in the final stages of cancer, in critical condition, but there's still time.
Why me?
Look, Sam. Do as I ask, and I promise it will all make sense.
Why don't you do it?
Those are some trustworthy words.
Because I'm not really here. Apologies. This is just a chirogram.
Chiroglam. Gram.
And here, come the tears. Allergic reaction to the chiral transmission. I'm actually over in the isolation ward in the big triangle building. Here is the morphine.
That's a...
Bridges here.
I don't know if that's a lot or
enters into
not.
a contract with Sam Porter.
Come on. You got morphine there. What's the this about? Tell me the truth.
The truth, Sam, is that America's last president wants to see you in person. Are you really about to say no?
Why should I care? Are they going to go with a real president, or are they going to make up one?
Very good. I'll see you in the isolation ward.
Alright, we've seen a lot in the first hour of gameplay, so let's analyze what we've looked at. First of all, the tears really threw me off. I didn't really catch that he had a chiral allergy, I think they called it. It definitely threw me off. That's why everyone has tears, and it seems like everybody has the chiralium allergy, which is also why they couldn't burn that guy. I guess burning him would put more chiralium in the air. It's a mystery thing that we don't know, but I guess it's everywhere, and many people are allergic to it. It's going to have a factor to play in the game later on, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. Next, let's talk about gameplay. The gameplay was very much... it was package delivery, and I feel like the fact that they made that the first thing that they introduce you to is probably an indication that it is the primary thing that's going to dominate the game. But as long as they change up the gameplay of it more and more, it's going to get better and better. One thing I know about story-based games is that the gameplay mechanics always change. It's always going to throw different things at you when you play. What I really love, though, from the beginning, when they talked about Dooms, and which is that disease that he has, that both of them have, I believe, and how he mentioned that he has the extinction factor. But then, once those cutscenes are over, Sam moves on into the gameplay factor and starts delivering packages, and that song plays, "Don't Be So Serious." And I feel like it's very poetic of his life, because if he has the extinction factor, then he's going to die. So why not go out into a world where most people are probably held up in cities, held up in safe homes, instead of going into the outside danger world? But the thing is, nature's beautiful. Being in the outside world is beautiful. So don't be so serious. You know, you're gonna die anyway. So go and see what you want. And I really like that. Which brings us to the next part of the gameplay aspect. It's probably not just package delivery. It's gonna be other elements. You're gonna have to probably dodge BTs all over the place. And there's probably going to be a people factor as well, because two major things. One, Fragile mentioned that her company is full of traitors. And another major thing was the BTs, primarily the weird guy at the end when what's-his-face got basically levitated up into the air. There was that guy that had the other machine that was sticking out, and he had the red tube that was the same shape as the BB thing that the other guy had. I can only speculate, but I'm going to bet that he's not a BT. He's probably one of those freaks from the beach that he mentioned. And he's probably another human element. And then the last part of the gameplay aspect is of course, the delivery system where you make your deliveries, and there was that part where it said that when you deliver lost packages, and every package, if you noticed, it generated likes. And that probably is... I think the popularity factor is going to have something to play long-term in the game. Also, a quick side thing. There's that line that they say, the so-and-so hereby enters a contract with Sam Briggs. I feel like that's going to be like a major thing we're going to see throughout the game, and it's going to have like a really important like storytelling role, which is story. We should probably get into that next. This is clearly a story-based game. We've gone through an entire hour's worth of gameplay, and there's been more cutscenes than actual gameplay, so we can expect to have some popcorn by our side while we play this game for the moments that the controller's down and we're just enraptured with what's happening next. Let's talk about Sam's dooms. It's very early. We don't understand it very well. All that we know is that he's going to die from it. He has level 2, which means that he can sense the BTs. But then there's a matter of how do you get dooms? I think he's been touched by the BTs. That's my guess, because his entire body is full of hand marks, and this entire game is based around, you know, the BTs have their hands printed everywhere whenever they go anywhere. So I'm going to guess that those two things are connected. While we're on the subject of the BTs, let's talk about the BBs. or the babies on the weird tanks. Creepy to no end, but they are also clearly connected to the BTs. When it came to this scene right here, and the guy mentioned that the BB must be busted or something, that tells me that that BB was supposed to be doing something about the BTs, like sensing them, getting a good read on them, keeping them away, something along those lines. And that will be another major gameplay thing, but also it's going to be a major story thing, because we also had this scene right here where we saw what seemed like the BB and the tank being talked to by its dad. Interestingly enough, it was a vision from Sam, so could Sam have possibly been a BT, or are we looking through the eyes of the BB that he had? Too early to tell. It's a very messed up thing to take babies and throw them into such crazy serious situations, but I'm going to give Hideo Kojima the benefit of the doubt and assume that he's not going to just go like completely fucked up on us and like kill a BB. And finally, cinematic wise, it was very brilliant because the way the game began after Sam and Fragile encountered those two BTs and they looked in the distance, if you look very closely, you saw that there was like light silhouettes in the background. And then later on, after the explosion and Sam is in his weird ocean dreamscape, you see those same silhouettes but darker, hovering up in the same places. And then to bring the whole thing home, the entire game began with that whole poem. Once there was an explosion, and it ended with the same poem. Once there was an explosion, both at the same times that you would ordinarily see these things. And it was, oh god, that was very well written. You can tell that this game, I don't know what to expect gameplay-wise. I don't think it's going to be bad gameplay, but it could be terrible gameplay, and this game's story is going to still be completely amazing. But I don't think the gameplay is going to be bad. I think it's just going to be varied up quite a lot. This is my analysis of the first hour of gameplay of Death Stranding, and I think it's going to be worth the money. I think I'm going to make this a regular series for new games that come out. Just watch the first hour of gameplay and analyze the footage and see if it's worth playing. And if there are other games that you want me to take a look at the first hour of gameplay and see if that's worth playing, I'll take a look at those as well. I don't know what to call the series, so I'll just say reaction, gameplay, hour, is it worth playing kind of deal? I don't know. But we'll figure it out later. I'll see you all in the next game that I review.